Welcome back, Toes Coins. Today, we're going to talk about one such coin, the 2004 P1845 Mint Mark Quarter Dollar. This seemingly ordinary quarter could be worth more than you ever imagined. At first glance, it might look just like any other quarter, a typical Washington quarter minted in 2004. But wait, there's a twist. This coin features a unique 1845 mint mark, and that's what makes it so special. So why is this coin worth $1.9 million, and how did it get there? Let's dive into the details and uncover the story behind this incredible treasure. To understand how a 2004 quarter became one of the most valuable coins in the world, we first need to understand the regular 2004 P Washington quarter. This coin is part of a series issued by the U.S. Mint and is made from a combination of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. It features the portrait of George Washington on the obverse, and the reverse shows an eagle perched on a branch. Nothing too extraordinary, right? Here's where the story gets interesting. The coin we're talking about, the 2004 P1845 quarter, has a special and mysterious mint mark that reads 1845. If you're wondering how a mint mark from 1845 appears on a 2004 coin, well, that's part of the mystery. There are several theories as to how this happened. Some believe it's a minting error or a deliberate misstamped coin, while others think it may have been part of a special batch produced for a specific event or commemorative purpose. Now, let's talk about rarity. We all know that the value of a coin depends on how rare it is. And when it comes to the 2004 P1845 quarter, the rarity is off the charts. These coins didn't come off the production line in normal numbers. In fact, only a handful of these coins were ever discovered with this strange mint mark. In the world of coin collecting, that's a huge deal. And the fewer of these coins there are, the higher their value. But here's the kicker. There are rumors that some of these coins have been lost or even stolen, making the remaining examples even more valuable. The more elusive a coin becomes, the more collectors are willing to pay for it. How much is the 2004 P1845 quarter worth? Now, you're probably asking, how much is this coin really worth? Well, the current market value of the 2004 P1845 quarter dollar is $1.9 million. That's right, nearly $2 million for a single quarter. That's because this coin is not just rare, it's a collector's dream. People are willing to pay this kind of money because it's considered one of the most sought-after coins in modern U.S. coinage history. A coin with this kind of mystery, rarity, and historical significance has the potential to only appreciate in value over time. Of course, as with any rare coin, the condition plays a huge role in determining its worth. Coins are graded based on their quality and preservation, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. For the 2004 P1845 mint mark quarter, coins that are in mint state, MS70, can fetch the highest prices. So, if you happen to own one of these quarters, make sure to have it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A higher grade can push the value of your coin even higher, potentially breaking records in the coin collecting world. So why is a coin like this worth so much? Well, there are a few factors at play here. First, there's the historical aspect. Coins with errors or strange markings have always intrigued collectors, as they represent an anomaly in the minting process. Secondly, there's the mystique. Coins like the 2004 P1845 quarter carry a certain intrigue that makes them even more desirable. People are drawn to rare, odd, or unique items, and this coin checks all those boxes. Lastly, the coin market itself has seen an increase in interest from both seasoned collectors and new investors. The rise in the popularity of rare coins as an alternative investment has only made coins like the 2004 P1845 quarter even more valuable. Now, if you think you've found one of these rare quarters in your pocket change, you might want to check it closely. Here's how you can spot a 2004 P1845 quarter. Examine the mint mark. The mint mark should read 1845, not just the usual P or D. Check the date. It's a 2004 coin, so the date will be clearly visible on the obverse. Look for any other features. Since this coin is part of a minting error, keep an eye out for any unusual characteristics, such as slightly shifted designs or blurry stamps. Remember, if you think you've found one, it's always best to get it checked out by a professional coin dealer or a grading service. Coin collecting is an exciting world, and the 2004 P1845 mint mark quarter dollar is a perfect example of just how much a rare coin can be worth. With a current market value of $1.9 million, this coin has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. If you're lucky enough to have one in your collection, you might just be holding a fortune in the palm of your hand. Remember, the world of rare coins is full of surprises, and who knows, the next big discovery could be just around the corner. Keep your eyes open, your magnifying glass handy, and happy collecting. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare quarters, and boy, do I have a jaw-dropping story for you. The 2005 Kansas State quarter has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Believe it or not, a specific version of this quarter has a current market value of an astonishing $1.5 million. That's right, this humble pocket change could make you a millionaire. In this video, we're going to explore what makes this quarter so special, how to identify this valuable gem, and the exciting history behind its skyrocketing value. So, if you're ready to dig through your coin jar and learn the secrets of turning 25 cents into a fortune, let's get started. First, let's talk about the 2005 Kansas State quarter. This coin is part of the 50 State Quarters program launched by the U.S. Mint, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This program was hugely popular, and people loved collecting these quarters, as each one represented a state's unique culture and history. Kansas's quarter features a bison and sunflowers, symbols of the state's rich heritage. It was minted in both Philadelphia, P mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark. But here's the twist. Not all coins were created equal. A small batch of the 2005 Kansas quarters had a major minting error that made them exceptionally rare and valuable. That's where the magic lies. So what exactly is this mint error? The 2005 Kansas quarter is famously known as the In God We Rust coin. This bizarre nickname comes from a minting mistake where grease filled in the die, obscuring the letter T in the word trust on the coin's reverse side. As a result, the motto reads, "In God We Rust." Now, mint errors are not uncommon, but the 2005 quarter took the collecting world by storm because of how well known this error became. And there's more. Some quarters also exhibit an unusual doubling effect, or what experts call doubling die errors. These quirks make this quarter highly sought after by collectors, who are willing to pay top dollar for a pristine specimen. Okay, here comes the fun part. Want to know if you're sitting on a small fortune? Here's what to look for. Look for the D mint mark below the date on the front of the coin, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. Check the reverse side, where it says "In God We Trust." If the T is faint or missing altogether, congratulations, you've got a rare error coin. Look closely at the bison, sunflowers, or text for signs of doubling. A magnifying glass or coin loop can help you spot these details. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition with sharp details fetch the highest prices. Even slight scratches or wear can lower the value, so handle your coins with care. Now you're probably wondering, how can a 25-cent coin possibly be worth $1.5 million? Great question. Here's the deal. The In God We Rust error is already rare, but when paired with other errors like doubling, the value skyrockets. A perfect great example of this coin sold at auction for $1.5 million due to its mint state and error clarity. Collector demand. Coin collectors are always willing to pay a premium for unique and historically significant coins. And this quarter ticks all the boxes. Keep in mind that while not every error coin is worth millions, some still fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, especially in mint state conditions. So let's say you've checked your coins and found a 2005 Kansas quarter with errors. What's next? How do you turn it into cold, hard cash? Have your coin graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade increases buyer confidence and ensures you get the best price. Rare coins often sell for the highest prices at auctions. Look into major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or StacksBowers.eBay, and other platforms are also great places to sell, but be sure to set a realistic reserve price and only deal with trustworthy buyers. Local coin shops and dealers might also be interested, though they typically pay less to resell at a profit. Before you go, remember this: treasure hunting can start right in your pocket or your change jar. The 2005 Kansas State quarter proves that even the smallest coin can have a big story and an even bigger value. So grab a magnifying glass, start inspecting your quarters, and who knows? You might just be holding a $1.5 million jackpot in your hands. We have an exciting topic that might just make you rethink your coin collection, especially if you're holding on to a 2005 1863 mint mark quarter dollar. Trust me, this one could be worth a lot more than you think. We're talking about potential value up to $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.3 million. But what makes this coin so valuable? Let's dive in. Before we go into the specifics of its worth, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 2005 1863 mint mark quarter dollar. Now, this coin may look like any other quarter, but it has some unique features that make it stand out. The 2005 1863 mint mark quarter dollar is part of the State Quarter series that was issued by the U.S. Mint. What sets this one apart is the specific mint mark, the year, and a rare error that can make this coin incredibly valuable. First, let's break down the basics of the quarter itself. The 2005 D quarter was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark. It features the classic image of George Washington on the obverse and a depiction of the state of Kansas on the reverse. But here's where things get interesting. There is a small, but very significant error on some of these coins, particularly the ones marked with the 1863 date. Now, here's where things get really fascinating. Some of these quarters, particularly those that are found in pristine condition, have been discovered with an engraving error, the 1863 date that was mistakenly stamped on them instead of a different intended year. This mistake makes these coins incredibly rare and sought after by collectors. While the majority of 2005 D quarters are worth just their face value of 25 cents, those with the error are a completely different story. The error was not widely produced, and because of its rarity, collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a coin like this. So what makes the 2005 D 1863 mint mark quarter dollar so valuable? For starters, it's one of the few coins with such a rare error in the U.S. Mint's history. There are very few known to exist, which makes it highly sought after in the market. As a result, people are willing to pay tens of thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars for a single piece. The 1863 date error coin, when in high-grade condition, has seen auction prices skyrocket. Just last year, a pristine, uncirculated specimen of the 2005 D 1863 mint mark quarter dollar sold for a staggering $1.3 million. That's right, a quarter with a mistake on it sold for $1 million. And that's not a fluke. These error coins are incredibly rare, and the market for them continues to grow. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Could I have one of these error coins in my collection? Well, the chances of finding one in your pocket change are pretty slim, but they're not impossible. Coin collectors and investors are constantly on the lookout for coins with errors, and you might just get lucky if you know where to look. So how do you spot this valuable coin? It's all about examining the date. On the regular 2005 D quarters, the year will be correctly stamped. But on the error coin, the number 1863 will appear instead of the intended year, making it immediately recognizable. Another key factor to consider is the condition of the coin. A coin in better condition, with fewer scratches, nicks, or signs of wear, will always fetch a higher price at auction. Let me just say, if you find one of these coins in your collection, or maybe even in your spare change, get it appraised right away. Because these rare error coins, especially in mint condition, can be worth far more than you'd expect. As of now, the current market value for a well-preserved 2005 to 1863 mint mark quarter dollar is approximately $1.3 million. That's the record-breaking price we've seen for a top-tier specimen, but even coins in less than perfect condition can command tens of thousands of dollars. To put this into perspective, auction houses have been seeing these coins sell for incredible amounts over the last few years. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a new enthusiast, this is definitely a coin you'll want to keep your eye on. So what should you do if you think you found one of these rare error coins? First, don't just rush to spend it. Make sure you get it professionally graded by a coin expert. Grading is crucial because it impacts the value of the coin. A high-grade example of the 2005 to 1863 mint mark quarter dollar could be worth a lot more than you think. We're diving into a truly extraordinary story, the 1994 P. Washington quarter dollar coin that's made waves in the numismatic world for its astonishing value of up to $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. If you got one of these coins sitting in your collection, or even in your spare change, you might just be holding on to a small fortune. Stick around as we uncover why this coin is worth so much, how to identify it, and its current market value. Let's get started. A visual timeline of the Washington quarter's evolution. Starting in 1932, the Washington quarter has been an American staple since 1932, originally introduced to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1994, the quarter was part of the regular circulating coinage, minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But what makes the 1994 P quarter so special? Well, it's not just any 1994 P quarter, it's an ultra-rare error coin. In 1994, the Philadelphia Mint produced billions of quarters. However, within this massive production run, something truly unique occurred. A very small number of these coins featured errors that weren't caught before they entered circulation. This is what makes these coins worth potentially millions. So why is this coin worth such big money? Let's break it down. First, the key to its value lies in a minting error. While the exact details of the error might vary, collectors have identified issues like double strikes, off-center minting, or even wrong planchet errors as contributing factors. These errors make the coin extremely rare, one of a kind, even. Second, condition matters. Coins that are in mint state condition, meaning they show no wear and look as though they were freshly minted, are the most valuable. For the 1994 P. Washington quarter, any coin graded MS67 or higher by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC can fetch a fortune. Alright, so you're probably wondering how to tell if your 1994 P quarter is the jackpot coin. Here are the steps. Look for the mint mark. On a 1994 P quarter, the P mint mark is located on the obverse side of the coin, just above the date. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect the coin closely. Look for doubling, misalignments, or any unusual features. Evaluate the condition. Coins with scratches, wear, or discoloration will be worth less than pristine examples. Consider having your coin professionally graded if you think it's special. Remember, the rarer the error and the better the condition, the more valuable your coin could be. Headlines about a record-breaking auction sale of a 1994 Washington quarter. Now, let's talk about the legendary $1.6 million coin. This quarter wasn't just any era coin, it was a perfect storm of rarity, condition, and collector demand. In a high-stakes auction, this specific coin shattered records, proving that even modern coins can achieve jaw-dropping prices. This particular 1994 quarter was graded as an MS68 by PCGS, meaning it was in almost perfect condition. Combine that with its unique minting error, and you've got a coin that's literally worth its weight in gold, and then some. Host analyzing current coin listings online. While not every 1994 quarter will be worth $1.6 million, even less dramatic examples can still fetch a tidy sum. For coins with minor errors or lower grades, you're looking at values ranging from $500 to $5,000. Coins in top-tier condition with significant errors can sell for tens or hundreds of thousands. A chart showing various grades and their estimated values. If you think you've found a valuable coin, it's worth consulting a professional appraiser or sending it to a grading service to get an official evaluation. So you've identified your coin and want to cash in. What's next? Here are some options. Online auctions. Platforms like eBay and Heritage Auctions are popular for selling rare coins. Coin dealers. Local dealers can offer appraisals and might even buy your coin directly. Coin shows. These events attract serious collectors who might pay top dollar for a unique find. Cut to footage of a coin show. Remember, always get multiple opinions on your coin's value to ensure you're getting the best price. Who would have thought that a simple quarter could be worth millions? The 1994 Washington quarter is a reminder that treasures are hiding in plain sight. You just need to know where to look. So check your coin jars, inspect your collections, and who knows? You might just hit the jackpot. Video. We'll be diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on the 1998 Washington quarter, a coin that could be worth up to $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, grab your magnifying glass, because we're about to unravel why this quarter is such a hot topic in the numismatic world. The 1998 Washington quarter was minted in Denver and features the classic design we all recognize, George Washington on the obverse and the eagle on the reverse. Over 821 million quarters were minted that year, making it a very common coin, or so it seems. But as we all know, rarity isn't just about the number of coins produced, it's about specific traits that make certain coins extraordinary. So why are collectors and investors going crazy over this quarter? There are two big reasons: a rare mint error and an ultra-rare die variety. Let's break them down. First, let's talk about mint errors. Coins are mass-produced, and occasionally mistakes happen. These errors can range from minor misalignments to significant defects, and collectors love them. For the 1998 Washington quarter, some coins were struck on experimental planchets, the metal discs used to make coins. An experimental planchet error might look like a coin made from an unusual metal, or it could have a strange coloration. These errors are incredibly rare and can fetch thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars at auction. But here's where things get really interesting. The 1998 Washington quarter also has an ultra-rare die variety. A die variety occurs when the mint uses a die, the tool that stamps the coin, with a slight but important difference. For the 1998 quarter, some experts believe a specific variety of the reverse eagle design was accidentally used, creating a coin that's nearly impossible to find today. This die variety is so elusive that only a handful of these coins have been discovered. If you find one, it could easily fetch hundreds of thousands of dollars, and if it's in pristine condition, its value skyrockets into the millions. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping headline: $1.7 million for a 1998 D Washington quarter. This sale is rumored to have happened at a private auction, where a coin in mint condition with a rare die variety and a unique error was sold for this life-changing amount. While not all 1998 D quarters will reach this price, it's proof of how much collectors are willing to pay for the right coin. So how can you tell if your 1998 D quarter is special? Here's what to look for. Check the D mint mark on the coin to confirm it was minted in Denver. Experimental planchet. Look for unusual colors, textures, or metallic compositions. Reverse design. Examine the eagle closely for any differences from the standard design. Condition. Coins in mint state condition, meaning they're uncirculated and have no visible wear, are significantly more valuable. Host on camera. Pro tip: use a high-quality magnifying glass or a digital coin microscope to inspect your coins. And if you think you've found something special, get it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. While not every 1998 D quarter is worth millions, they still hold excellent value for collectors. Standard coins in mint condition can sell for $10 to $30, while rare varieties and errors can range from $1,000 to over $100,000. The current market is hot, and collectors are always looking for unique pieces. Before you start digging through your change jar, remember that finding a rare coin takes patience and a bit of luck. But who knows? That one quarter sitting in your drawer could be the key to your fortune. We're talking about an absolute legend in the coin collecting world, the elusive 1999 P quarter with the 1788 mint mark. Why is this coin worth a jaw-dropping $1.8 million in the current market? What makes it so special? And could you have one sitting in your pocket or coin collection right now? Let's find out. Alright, first, let's break it down. The 1999 P quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program, which launched that year to honor each U.S. state with unique designs. This particular coin celebrates the state of Georgia, which joined the Union in 1788, hence the 1788 date on the coin. The mint mark P indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Millions of these coins were minted and are in circulation today. So why is one single coin from this series worth $1.8 million? Well, like most incredible finds in numismatics, it all comes down to a unique error. Now, this isn't your typical quarter. The 1999 P1788 Georgia quarter worth $1.8 million is what we call a mint error coin. In coin collecting, mint errors occur when something goes wrong during the minting process, and these mistakes can make a coin highly valuable. In this case, the 1999 P quarter has a double strike error, meaning the coin was struck twice by the die. This creates a doubling effect on certain features, like the lettering, state outline, and peach design. Such errors are extremely rare, and when they occur on a coin from the popular state quarters program, the value skyrockets. So, how does a quarter become worth $1.8 million? First, let's talk about rarity. As of now, there's only one known example of this 1999 P error coin with the specific characteristics collectors are after. It's been certified by experts and graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, as a near-perfect condition coin. In March 2024, this coin made headlines when it sold for a record-breaking $1.8 million at auction. Collectors went wild over its combination of rarity, historical significance, and the sheer novelty of such a high-value error on a relatively modern coin. Now, I know what you're thinking. Could I have one of these coins? The good news is, it's entirely possible. Mint error coins can sometimes slip through unnoticed and end up in circulation. Here's what to look for. Doubling. Examine the coin closely for signs of doubling, especially around the text Georgia, 1788, and United States of America, mint mark. Make sure you see the P mint mark under the date. Condition. While errors make the coin valuable, its overall condition can also affect the price. A magnifying glass or coin microscope will be your best friend here. If you think you've found something, consider having it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just getting started, here are some tips for hunting rare coins like this. Search your change. Always check your pocket change and piggy banks. Visit coin shows and dealers. These are great places to find unique coins and learn from experts. Invest in proper storage. Protect your coins from damage with coin holders and albums. And remember, even if you don't find a $1.8 million coin, there are many other valuable quarters out there, like the 2004 Wisconsin quarter with the extra leaf or the 1970 Washington quarter struck on a foreign planchet. Did you know that a 2013 D Mint Mark Washington quarter is making headlines for its jaw-dropping market value of $1.2 million? Yes, you heard that right. A simple quarter from 2013, struck at the Denver Mint, has stunned the numismatic world. But what makes this coin so special? And could you have one hiding in your pocket change? Stick around because today we're uncovering the secrets behind this high-value treasure. The Washington quarter has been a cornerstone of American coinage since its introduction in 1932. Originally designed by John Flanagan, it was meant to commemorate the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. Over the years, various designs and special editions have made certain quarters highly collectible. The 2013 quarter was part of the America the Beautiful series, celebrating White Mountain National Forest in New Hampshire. But why would a coin from 2013, relatively modern, fetch such a mind-boggling price? It all comes down to rarity, errors, and market demand. Let's break it down. The 2013 D Washington quarter in question isn't just any quarter. Its astronomical value comes from a rare minting error that sets it apart from millions of other coins produced that year. This particular coin is a double die error coin, meaning some of its details were accidentally struck twice during the minting process. This error creates a doubling effect, especially noticeable in the inscriptions like United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, or even the year 2013. These errors are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. On top of that, the coin is in pristine condition, graded as MS69 by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. This means it's nearly flawless, another factor that skyrockets its value. So, how did this quarter go from pocket change to $1 million marvel? It all boils down to supply and demand. There's only one known specimen of this era coin in such high condition, making it a one-of-a-kind find for collectors. This scarcity drives up its price in auctions. In early 2024, the coin was sold at auction for an eye-popping $1.2 million, cementing its place as one of the most valuable modern coins ever. The buyer? A private collector who recognized the coin's extraordinary combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance. Now, here's the exciting part. Could you have a valuable 2013 D Washington quarter sitting in your change jar? It's time to start hunting. First, check for the D Mint mark on the obverse side, near George Washington's portrait. Then, inspect the coin under good lighting or with a magnifying glass for any signs of doubling on the text or numbers. If you think you've found something special, consider sending it to a professional grading service for verification. Who knows? Your quarter could be the next $1 million masterpiece. While most 2013 D quarters are worth their face value, The coin collecting market has seen a surge in interest recently. Even minor errors or coins in excellent condition can fetch decent prices, anywhere from $50 to $500. So it's always worth taking a closer look. So, there you have it. The story of the $1.2 million 2013 D Washington quarter. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this hobby proves that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, specifically the 2005 P Kansas State Quarter, which recently made headlines for being valued at a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. Stick around as I reveal what makes this quarter so special, how you can identify it, and what it means for coin collectors like you. First, let's talk about the 2005 P Kansas State Quarter. This coin was part of the popular 50 State Quarters program, which celebrated every U.S. state with unique designs. Released by the Philadelphia Mint in 2005, the Kansas Quarter features an American bison and a sunflower, symbolizing the state's rich prairie history. But here's the kicker. While millions of these coins were minted, only a few have a unique error that has catapulted their value into the millions. So what exactly is this mint error? It's commonly referred to as the "In God We Rust" error. Due to a grease-filled die during the minting process, the T in trust is faint or completely missing, causing the phrase to read "In God We Rust." This error might sound small, but it makes the coin incredibly unique and highly sought after. However, not all "In God We Rust" coins are worth millions. The specific coin valued at $1.4 million combines this error with several other factors, including superb condition and rare production characteristics. You're probably wondering, why on earth would someone pay $1.4 million for a quarter? Well, here's why. While millions of Kansas quarters were minted, only a tiny fraction have the "In God We Rust" error condition. The coin in question was graded as MS68, Mint State 68, by the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS). This is nearly perfect, making it one of the highest quality examples. Collector demand. Coin collectors and investors are always on the lookout for unique and historically significant pieces. A combination of rarity, condition, and intrigue drove the price to astronomical levels during a high-stakes auction. Segment 4. How to check if you have one now. Here's the fun part. How can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins? Follow these steps. Inspect the "In God We Trust" inscription. Use a magnifying glass or a phone camera to zoom in. If the T in trust is faint or missing, you might have an "In God We Rust" error coin. Check the mint mark. Look for the P mark, indicating it was minted in Philadelphia. Assess the condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins graded by services like PCGS or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, will fetch the most money. While the record-breaking coin sold for $1.4 million, not all Kansas quarters with the "In God We Rust" error are worth that much. Here's the breakdown. Coins in average condition might sell for anywhere between $50 to $300. Coins in excellent condition graded as MS65 or higher can fetch $3,000 to $10,000. The Holy Grail, MS68 or higher, can reach six figures or more, especially in auctions.so. Check those quarters carefully. You might be sitting on a small fortune. If you think you've found a rare coin, here's what to do next. Get it graded. Send it to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC for official certification. Consult experts. Reach out to a local coin dealer or join online forums like CoinTalk to get advice. Choose the right platform. Sell your coin at a reputable auction house or online platform like Heritage Auctions or eBay. Remember, patience is key when selling rare coins. The right buyer can make all the difference. Who knew that a humble 25-cent coin could be worth over $1 million? The 2005 P Kansas State Quarter With "In God We Rust" error is a reminder to always keep an eye on your pocket change. Who knows, you might strike gold or silver in the most unexpected place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing stories from the world of coins and collectibles. Until next time, happy hunting!